Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Danny Sussman
Welcome back, everyone.
and Brian Pierce.
Well, hello everyone.
And as been our norm, our new norm, we are live streaming as we're recording. So if you're just listening to this on any day, you can go find us on YouTube and watch us see our lovely faces. And if you're watching us on live stream, you can go to any podcast app and find a backlog of episodes pre-live streaming.
That's right. And just a little pro tip: if you are still listening to the audio, this is going to be a week you might want to find the video version.
You kind of terrify me when you say that, Brian.
I'm just
Brian?
saying, I'm full of surprises
Yeah,
this
so
week.
before we begin, let's do a rundown. We will have food news and food experiences. Then we have Krispy Kreme Jelly Betties plus
What?
Jelly
What?
bellies?
Jetty Betties?
Jelly Betties
I have a
plus
jelly belly.
additional surprises from Brian.
Terrifying.
We have Butter Caramel Pringles from China and wonderful Oreo bars. We're assuming they're going to be wonderful.
We hope.
but-
I mean, it's Oreo.
It's an assortment
Yeah.
of Milka and Cadbury Oreo bars from not in the Americas.
Yes. So, shall we start with our food news?
Oh yes. Well, I have some things. Speaking of Oreo, there are some updates here, things that we have said previously, but there are release dates for new Oreos. July is when the Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip Oreo is coming out.
What do you think about that?
It's just a mint Oreo.
Right. That's
So I'm
kinda-
not
There's
excited.
probably going to be little tiny flecks of chocolatey looking things in the mint cream.
It
I'm
makes me
assuming.
long for. Remember the year they had the Oreo Blizzard Oreo?
Yeah.
That was
And I want them to make a blizzard out of that.
Right.
Yeah.
that. It makes me long for
Yeah.
those days.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special, but we've had a little spell now without new Oreos. I was getting a little concerned because there are some that I feel are MIA Oreos.
The Smoreo is supposed to be back.
It is supposed to be back, and you know what? That buttered popcorn one. What happened there? That was supposed to be out
Oh,
too.
Right.
So
Yeah.
July
I
is
wouldn't-
when
I wouldn't say I'm missing that one.
well,
No.
I mean, it's a new one that's supposed to come
I
out.
mean,
though.
I didn't mind it, but I know you didn't like it.
So there is that coming out in July. Then in August, the maple cream Oreo.
Looking forward to that.
Not really excited about that one either.
I wonder if they're going to be as good as this maple.
Yeah, there's
maple
just like
cookies.
the
Mm,
dare or Dari,
Yeah,
depending on how
yep.
much you want to add an accent. The Canadian maple cookies. That's like my favorites.
Those are yummy.
I know we had them on the podcast and Brian was
Mhm.
not impressed.
No.
I
Yeah.
could eat
That's
them
just
by the
more
box.
for you and me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Cheryl in the chat is saying lackluster. Fully agree. Fully agree.
Yeah, it's a bad year for them.
It started
Meanwhile-
out so good though.
Yeah, it
Okay.
did. Meanwhile, well, yeah, because we had like 4 new Oreos in one
In
week,
January.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then they just stopped.
Yum.
Well, I suppose it's also partially because those Valentine ones are still in stores.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there till the expiration dates
Mm.
come. Anyways, also coming soon to stores here is chocolate milk, which is not new,
I was going to say.
but Snickers and Twix chocolate milk.
That.
So what's yeah?
So like chocolate caramel and
I will say
Like
this.
almond
when
milk?
I didn't even talk about this on the podcast. This is how much junk food I consume. This didn't even make it to the podcast. But when I was in Spain, they had these. The ones here are not in stores in the U.S. yet, but they had Snickers milk.
Mm-hmm.
Which I had.
So how does it taste? What?
It tasted like chocolate milk with a little caramel and
Mhm.
nut flavor,
Interesting.
like
could
peanut
see that.
flavor.
All right. All right.
But also in the stores there, they had Twix, which is coming here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had Mars bar, and the one that really
Classic.
gets me is M&M,
Hmm.
because I think that's just like strangely hard chocolate milk.
Maybe it's a little congealed.
Yeah,
There's a
does
little
it have
crust in it.
crunchy bits in it?
I don't know, but
Hmm.
we can post the picture of me posing with my Snickers.
I'm excited. I'm
drink.
Just to
excited.
get Danny's face out there more.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I need more of me.
Yes.
Caramel. Ooh, caramel milk and crunchy milk sounds good.
That
That's
does sound
yeah.
good. My news is Taco Bell is opening a taco themed hotel and resort
Hope they have bathrooms.
in Palm Springs, California
Now wait a second.
for a limited time.
Now here's the thing. the beds, wouldn't like a burrito be more appropriate? Because like when I roll myself up real tight in the blanket, I
Yeah.
feel like that's a bed burrito.
Yep, like that blanket that they were
You will
selling.
have unique menu items that are only available at the hotel.
Like what?
We'll get there. Get ready for Bell Hops and Baja Blast fire sauce and sauce packet floaties. Because this Taco Bell hotel is coming and we'll give you whatever. The thing is, though, when I say for a limited time, it's opening in August in the Taco Bell theme. I'm assuming not the whole hotel is closing. It's going to be open for it's for 6 days or 6 nights.
Okay. So it's just
really,
a press.
all they're doing is it's just a
promotional.
publicity.
Yeah,
It's just a
publicity stunt.
publicity
That's what I was
Flavor-filled
trying.
getaway. Poolside cocktails will be infused with Taco Bell twist.
This doesn't make any sense to me. This is just a gimmick. They took a Holiday Inn and they put new sheets on the beds.
They will
And they're going
feature
to need to afterwards too.
a not to miss gift shop which will offer exclusive apparel.
That's
It's
just
Taco Bell inspired nail art and hairstyle options at the salon.
Wait, Taco Bell inspired hairstyles?
Yes,
what would that be?
I have no idea.
Like makes your hair just look
Instead
like
of a
Greasy?
mohawk,
You know what-
it's a
I
taco
know what
hawk.
it is. It's just called the 4 a.m. Like you're just like
Yeah.
you're just like drunk and you've been doing stupid things. It just
Yeah.
like messes up your hair
They're calling it
and
the
you look high.
biggest expression of Taco Bell lifestyle today. There's going to be Taco Bell bikini,
Okay.
like hot sauce bikinis
Hold
and
on.
everything.
Wait, Amy, you're going too fast.
Yeah.
We need to unpack 2 words.
Oh,
Three.
unpack for this
Unpack them.
resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Taco Bell lifestyle.
That's what she
Who
said.
lives the Taco Bell? Like what is-
Well,
I
I
live a
don't
Taco Bell
know.
lifestyle.
Yeah. So if you really want to try this out, and I kind of do, they're going to open
Mhm.
up in June. You can make your reservations.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm thinking they're going to fill up fast.
so are the toilets.
This got posted online, which is how I learned about it by a friend, and so many people were saying, "Oh man, I want to go."
Yeah, they say they want to go, but when as soon as they like find out what the nightly rate is, they're like, I'd also
Yeah.
like a pony
But Palm
and
Springs, California is a fun
personal
place.
masseuse. If it was up to me, I'd have someone fanning me during the podcast.
I'm just gonna say I'm loving the comments in the chat right now. That's all I'm just gonna say right now. That's good. This is exactly why we started doing interactive
Yeah, we don't
stuff
know
here.
what the rooms come with, but
There better be a lot of amenities.
Bedding, like couldn't they have a hot
They
sauce
just
blanket or
come-
bikinis or
They
Listen,
better
whatever?
have Pepto Bismol.
I'm just gonna wrap this up. It just comes with just toilet paper and lots of it.
Well, it better have that at least.
A lot
Lot.
of it.
Lot.
Like
But I kind of
like
want
bath
a Taco
towels.
Bell cocktail.
No, you don't. Let's move on.
Ooh.
Okay, move on. Moving on, Danny. I think you had more news.
Oh, I did. Coming soon. This
Oh,
combines
I know what he's
something
gonna say.
I love
Okay.
with something I hate.
Mm-hmm.
It will be an exclusive to Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
Things I love, mysteries. If you ever put something mystery on a menu, I will order it. Mystery
Mhm.
shot, mystery, like whatever it is.
Mystery meat.
You don't know what it is. Chef surprise. Give us your money, you'll get whatever. Great. The problem is these are going to be mystery Pringles.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be excited because I like Pringles, but I've also had top ramen flavored
We've
Pringles.
had horrible Pringles in the past, but I'm excited too. I don't know. Something's wrong with me because I'm excited about that.
Maybe they'll bring in some of the Chinese
I
Pringles that we're
mean,
gonna have.
the butter
later in the
caramel,
episode.
if it's something like that, I'd love it. It's probably like peep flavor or something ridiculous.
Before we get to buttered caramel Pringles, though,
yes,
you're gonna put us through something, or is there more news?
Well, I don't know that there's more news, but you guys had some experiences.
Oh yeah, food
Mhm.
experiences.
yeah,
Have you had a brookie?
yes, yeah. We've had
Brownie
actually,
cookie.
yeah, we had them when you were not here for our drunken milkshake.
Oh well, I didn't watch that episode.
Yeah, we know.
From
Thank
one of
you.
your favorite
Thank you.
places,
Where's that?
one of the pizza chains.
Oh, I was just at my local grocery store, and they had brookies, and I had never heard or seen such a thing because I don't listen.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, Brookies have been around for a
Yeah.
while.
yeah. So
not
what it
just a
is
chain
for the
thing.
people who are like me is they in a tray, right? They put brownie batter down,
Mhm.
and then they put cookie dough on top of it, and then they bake it, and then they cut it into squares like a bar, and thus you get something that's not as good as a brownie and not as good as a cookie.
I'm gonna agree with that. To be honest, I'm gonna agree. It's the
It's-
best of both worlds, but doesn't
not.
compare. Yeah.
But it's not the best. It's like
Because the bottom of the cookie that you don't get that nice crisp.
you don't get like I would just like I could eat a giant. If you gave me like a Rubik's cube sized chocolate chip cookie, I would be happy. Like,
But like anything else, if you have it warm and put some ice cream on it, it's good.
well, sure, but I didn't. I just like had them out
Mm.
of the package. And then the brownie, it's just like the chocolate was a distraction from the chocolate chip cookie,
Yeah,
and the chocolate chip cookie like just diluted the chocolatiness of the
right.
brownie. And I was like, why are these a thing?
Mm-hmm.
We will answer the Pringle question when we get to our Pringles.
Oh,
Yes, there's
yes.
a Pringle question in the chat, and we will answer that.
You know, the farmers market is downtown Minneapolis every
Mhm.
Thursday, and I
Yes.
saw today they were selling half-pound chocolate chip cookies.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Oh.
those.
Mhm.
They're as big as your face.
Bigger,
Oh yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely have to get one of
Have
Bigger
you
than
those.
my
seen-
face, even not just Brian.
Have you seen the giant ones from T-Rex cookies?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yeah,
are-
I think that's who they are. Yep.
Might
Yeah.
be T-Rex.
Yeah. Yep. I had an experience that troubled me.
Okay. Does it
Um,
involve salad?
no,
Oh, thank
no. I was at Dairy Queen. And I'm wearing a T-shirt that says "huge," and people want to know. I'm gonna keep you guessing.
Yep.
We'll get to that.
Oh, man down behind us.
Studio Cat's probably doing something.
But okay, I was at Dairy Queen, and that should be a good experience. But there was a gentleman there with someone else who ordered something that I didn't know you could get at Dairy Queen. He ordered 3 sodas. Now, who goes to Dairy Queen and orders 3 sodas?
Like all in one cup?
No, just 3 separate sodas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone who brought 2 friends and they're all thirsty.
I mean, there were 2 people there, and they were taking them away. But why would you go to Dairy Queen for soda? Well, and if you're at Dairy Queen, why not get ice cream? I didn't know what to do with that.
Maybe they really wanted Diet Coke from the fountain in the other area.
But
schools
you're
don't
at
have that.
Dairy Queen, and it's downtown Minneapolis. There's everywhere. There are
I've
places.
Brian?
gotten Diet Coke from that Dairy Queen.
I'm gonna break this down for you.
Wait,
really-
no,
what?
no. You've gone to Dairy Queen and just got Diet Coke?
Yeah.
What do I do with this?
She's the host.
information.
Like,
I
here's-
work in that building. Do you
If-
know how often I
if-
pass
okay,
that
If
Dairy
I
Queen?
weren't trapped right, I would leave the show.
I
Okay,
couldn't get
what-
ice cream every time I go to
Brian,
that Dairy
here's
Queen.
what we have to remember.
What?
3 of us give opinions. 2 of us are food scientists. 1 of us is a host. And sometimes you lose track of that, and other times the reality just hits you in the face.
But she's shown such progress.
I was gonna bring something back to like this is not related,
Okay.
but this is
Surprise.
No, it's not related to our wonderful host who does
Okay.
a
All right.
fantastic job doing like all of the hard parts of the podcast while we just show up like 2 idiots and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
someone
goes-
who's thirsty gets soda.
This is
Thank you, Cheryl.
yes, but the people who get 3 for 2 of them, I'll just remind you of something simple. 50% of all people are below average. That's not cruel.
That's
That's just math.
facts.
That's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
how math works. 50% of all people are below average.
They're below the median.
They're below average.
Okay.
And so you
I mean,
know what? You,
you know-
sometimes encounter them in groups. I'm just saying there's 3 of us, so
Yeah.
do that math.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
somebody's
below
sitting over
average.
there.
Just below
As a
average,
human.
period. Yeah, as a
Yeah.
person. As whatever.
All right. Are we ready
So
to
did Danny
jump?
have an experience,
Oh,
or do you
Yeah,
have-
brookies, remember?
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you already
So, yeah,
forgot.
we're ready to move on. What
Okay.
Do you want to do the Bryan surprises?
Yeah. Let's do mine first.
I'm scared.
So
I'm making
no,
a
don't
measurement.
be scared, because I found something this week that I've been wanting to try for a really long time. These were for a hot minute. They were in the Target dollar spot, like just little boxes, but they were here and gone, so I didn't get them. They are the Jelly Belly Krispy Kreme donut jelly
This
beans.
does sound good.
Yeah, so there are 5 of them, so we'll kind of get through them quickly here. There is caramel apple, there's strawberry ice, there's the original glazed birthday cake, and chocolate with iced sprinkles.
Cinnamon apple. Just so you know.
Oh, okay,
Now,
cinnamon apple. So, like,
you
I
can
don't
kill me.
know. Jelly Belly does really good with the flavors.
They usually do. Yeah.
But now here's the thing: is these don't look like donuts; they look like jelly beans.
Well, of
They
course,
are jelly
they
beans.
are jelly
the
beans.
package shows them looking like donuts.
They're just listing.
Did you think they were?
No, but like,
donuts?
I would expect
Danny,
something.
Actually, it's both. See, it's the donut and the bean.
I would expect something closer to. I don't know. I'm just.
There's-
disappointed
at the
I
end
It
of
haven't-
the
shows
day,
the
they're-
donut and the jelly bean right on the
So which
package.
are we
All right,
trying
so
first?
let's go with the cinnamon apple, and just let's just say the flavor is better or worse than a donut. Same.
I've never had the cinnamon apple
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
I mean, they nailed the apple flavor, the cinnamon apple flavor. So I like that. I mean, I think for all of them, it's going to come down
There's a
to
bit of a donut flavor there
a
too.
little bit. The texture of the donut is what
I
does it
would
for me.
rather a gigantic apple fritter.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, and this is a food experience that we just missed.
Mhm.
So I found myself at the grocery store late at night, not like 2 in the morning, late at night, but like 10ish, and they fried their donuts fresh.
Like for people our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fry their, and the bakery is closed, but they're frying apple fritters.
Okay.
And I see them coming out and they're glazing them, and I'm like, can I get one of those warm apple fritters?
Did you say it like that so that they called security?
No, but they said
Okay,
no.
all right.
They're like, no, we
No.
can't sell them till the morning.
Oh, they're probably worried
sad.
about people burning themselves.
All right,
People
strawberry
too
ice.
happy
Moving
about
on. Yeah, it's just like a strawberry smoothie if they were going to call it
Something like that,
anything.
yeah.
I don't get a donut flavor at all. It's good,
Yeah.
but I don't think I would call it a donut.
Original.
Original glazed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting more of a donut flavor here.
Yeah, that's pretty Krispy Kreme.
These don't really taste like much of anything, so I think they're authentic.
Is that commentary on Krispy Kreme?
That is indeed comment on
Are you
Krispy Kreme.
surprised he has commentary on Krispy Kreme?
It's a chain. Okay,
They're also mediocre donuts that are covered up by warmth
glazed blueberry cake.
You really do have to have them when they're warm.
because they're terrible donuts.
That's when the glaze is the best.
It's when the donut is covered.
These taste a lot like a blueberry donut.
They sure do.
Yeah. I will say
A little bit like what's a blueberry cereal? Kind of, it has a cereal taste to me though.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
Since
getting the glazed blueberry cake.
Since I'm in a get off my lawn kind of mood, why would you ever get a blueberry donut?
No, I was just gonna say that's the one time I would be okay with that instead of a chocolate chip and a donut because you already have the sweet. You don't necessarily need the chocolate. A blueberry is fine if you're expecting it.
I generally don't go out and buy them, but if they're in the variety pack that somebody brought into work, and I may take it
This is the glazed blueberry cake.
because I love
Mhm.
glazed cake.
I would rather
donuts.
just have a glazed cake donut. Like the blueberry
Yeah.
is just interfering.
But I mean, if you're having a snack, if you're having a jelly bean or jelly beans, hopefully you're not just gonna have one. Have you had the chocolate?
Yeah,
I like the
Okay.
chocolate ice.
it says with sprinkles, but it's not crunchy.
I mean, I taste the sprinkle flavor. It's like the extra like blandness of
I taste the
yeah.
chocolate ice.
I taste
Wow.
I taste the chocolate. It tastes like chocolate melted with nothing, so it's also
Now I'm
authentic.
gonna mix and match.
Oh yeah, see, that's the thing with the flavors.
I
Like
don't know why I'm doing
the
chocolate glaze
regular
with the original.
the
I just did some-
regular
Oh.
Jelly Bellies have all the recipes where you can
Strawberry
mix and
blueberry.
match. Oh, it's going to be amazing. So overall, I would recommend buying these if you really like the donut flavors and you want to get these. However,
Do you like jelly beans in general?
I like good jelly beans.
Do you
yeah,
like- do you like non-jelly belly jelly beans?
some
Some.
Starburst ones are good.
I don't. I
You
like.
don't like any?
Not really.
Do
Jelly.
you like any kind of like sugar candy, like Sprees or Skittles or anything like
Starburst.
that? Okay.
I would be remiss if we were talking about Jelly Belly.
Oh no.
If we didn't do a little round or two
Oh,
of Bean
I
Boozled.
don't know why Brian likes this so
I
much.
feel like Brian doesn't go anywhere without Bean
he
Boozled.
even likes it when he gets the groceries.
I don't, you know what? I'm a sport. I'll do it. Now, just remember, good sir, where I got these from. From you.
Oh,
I
well, that
got them
happens.
from watching you.
I
Reminds
feel like-
me of that commercial. I
Mhm.
learned from watching you.
Yeah. I feel like
Go ahead, take one of your picks.
at some point you're gonna be a 70-year-old guy, gray hair, wearing a trench coat. Kid, your
I don't know if
grandkids
we
will
should trust these. Look
will-
how taped over.
will
it
Yeah,
is.
no,
What are these?
your
From December.
grandkids will come strolling in. You're like, hey
I don't know what
kid,
this option is.
want a
All
Bean
right.
Boozled?
All right, Amy got one that is either going to be toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
Oh man.
Take your pick. Danny has one that is going to be stinky socks or tutti frutti, and I have one that is going to be birthday cake or dirty dishwater.
I feel like I'm gonna lose either way.
All right, Amy, what you got there?
I think it's toasted marshmallow.
All right, all right. I
I
oh.
have socks.
What did he have?
I think they're
Stinky
socks.
socks.
They're just rotten.
I got birthday cake. All right. So yeah, that was fun. Want to play again?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay.
I take the odds once. I'm good.
Okay.
No.
Well, I do have something else. We kind of rushed through that because I found something else this week.
What did you find?
Naughty or nice there.
This is not Bean Boozled.
Okay.
This is Harry Potter.
There are Harry Potter Bean Boozled.
Oh, this isn't Bean Boozled though. These are just they're the bad flavors.
Just the bad ones.
Mhm. So yeah, let's go through some of these here.
Do we have
I
to?
said butts. It says bots.
No, not butts. So you know what? Let's just start by good purifying here. Now we have a lot, so no stalling.
Wait, hold on.
This one is soap.
So you're just gonna give us every one
Yep.
of these?
Yep. So we gotta get trucking.
Oh God.
That's soap.
Oh,
That is definitely soap.
it's hand soap.
That is.
It gets worse.
I feel like I can name the brand.
It's
Hold
like
on.
very lavendery or something.
Oh, yeah. That is what lava.
Thank you, Heather. You realize that I was not only suffering but having childhood flashbacks.
You know what?
This is
Yeah, I
so-
bet. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna save these, and if you get online,
My
you're gonna have
potty
one.
mouth, yeah.
Why are we doing this?
This is grass because it's my revenge night. Going rogue.
That's very grassy.
No. Grass.
Now here's the thing: I've never eaten grass,
Really?
but
You need a
this
bully in
tastes
your
like
life.
grass. This
really
definitely
does.
tastes like grass.
Smells like it.
Oh,
I need to
okay.
work on swallowing pills. Are we allowed to swallow these whole, or do we have to chew them?
No, you have to chew them.
Oh.
Okay. There is. Oh, here we go. These got a little mixed here. This one is the one I'm most curious about. This is earthworm.
I really don't want to do this.
Are we gonna do the one you're most familiar with too, which I'm assuming is booger?
I was gonna say, that's clear
Yeah, we'll
vomit.
see.
No,
Okay,
he probably
Danny.
knows- yeah, what?
Earthworm doing it.
I don't want to do this.
Oh. Again, I don't know what earthworm
Amy
tastes
just ate
like.
half of one.
Yep.
Danny,
What?
do it.
Oh, it's great.
Do it.
It's not hiding
Do
between
it.
my gums and lips at all.
Do it. How do I know what an earthworm tastes like?
It tastes like dirt.
It's, just,
Just set that
it's
right
not good.
It
Tastes
tastes
like
like
dirt.
dirt and protein.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not swallowing these anymore.
As long as you chew them, get the flavor. All right. Earwax.
I eat this every morning.
Earwax?
I'm just trying to make this interesting for people.
Now, okay. So sometimes you're rubbing your ear and you kind of forget that you did that, and you put your finger, in your mouth
tastes more
and
like
you
the
get a taste.
dentist's
This
office.
doesn't taste like that. So I'm gonna say that for the first time, they didn't nail the flavor. I don't know what this tastes like.
It's not repulsive, so let's not complain.
Yeah. All right, you want it, Danny. Booger.
I didn't want it.
Danny did.
So apparently, when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
I have a sister who's 4 years younger than me, so she was a very small child. She had her finger in her nose, and little young me, told her, it was like, if you lick your finger first, it goes up a lot better.
No.
Mm.
Yeah, that's very that's yeah.
It tastes like
I
being
know
sick.
what's coming next, and I don't like what we've got left.
Well,
Sausage?
Too
yeah,
bad, too bad,
sausage.
maybe.
Let's go with sausage. That can't be bad.
Or black pepper.
Black pepper's not bad either.
Yeah,
You're-
sausage should be good.
You're saving that one in the bottom left corner for the end, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of as I see them. All right, sausage.
As a expert on meat chip, yep, this is
Mhm.
a sausage jelly bean.
Oh, but
This feels like comforting, sadly.
really? Because the
No.
jelly bean is a little cold, and so it tastes like I'm just biting into like cold sausage.
Room temperature, which I think is worse.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying at least it's familiar.
Mm.
All right, dirt.
I thought we did that with the earthworm.
Yeah, we'll see how we'll compare and contrast.
No, we won't.
Oh,
Apparently, I tried
Ugh.
to eat a caterpillar when I was a little girl in the teething stage. I was sitting in the grass playing and picked up a caterpillar and started putting it towards my mouth.
We've absolutely horrified the chat. They've gone silent.
My mom came running to knock it out of my hand before I could bite into a caterpillar.
now again, I don't know what dirt tastes like. I don't feel like that's dirt.
That kind of tastes like dirt. I have to admit, I've had dirt.
That started getting grainy at the end, definitely. Like
Mm.
You
dirt.
want to know why I have eaten dirt?
You had a bully in your life.
You were hungry?
Nope. I saw a segment on an old TV show called Real People about people that ate dirt. It's seriously. So I decided to try it.
All right.
People that ate
Okay.
dirt.
This is rotten egg. This won't be pleasant.
I said it was full of nutrients and minerals.
I feel like we've had rotten egg before.
Go for it.
I think you've had it in the Bean Boozled.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have to have
No,
one.
this is this is not the same company, so it might be completely different.
Oh, no.
Nope.
All right, 2 left.
I had one bite of that, put it out, and I still almost gagged.
Oh,
I almost went full Amy on that one.
okay.
Mhm.
This one won't be too bad, I don't think. Black pepper.
What did we do to you? Oh, I just realized I just read the header and it says like episode 74.
Yeah, 74 weeks of yeah.
75? Did I mistype? Oh, well.
He maybe did. I think this is 70.
My-
Oh, well.
I didn't read, I just
Or
guessed.
76. Trombones led the big parade.
Whatever it is, it's a lot.
No,
That's
this is
ve-
like
that's very
eating-
peppery.
That is very peppery. Okay.
That's not so bad.
All right. Grand finale. You may spit this one out
I'm still
fast if you
getting-
need to.
I'm still getting bits of pepper
Oh,
being out of my
that
teeth.
is strong pepper.
I think
Ooh.
it's stronger black pepper than the jalapeno. Jalapeno.
Oh. That is strong. Okay.
Bryan,
Yeah.
fill time talking about this one. My water glass is empty and I am not going into
Okay.
this dry.
Okay, so we only have one left, and this one is also in the Bean Boozled. So if it's anywhere close to that, this is going to be the worst. But the jelly beans taste awful, but vengeance is so sweet.
I decided to crack it open and give it a whiff. No.
Danny, come back. We need you because there's a vomit jelly bean.
And these are not Jelly Belly, because Jelly Belly made these at one point. I think they might have just like
Please eat it so we can move on.
eat the whole thing.
Uh,
Why
You're eating the whole
aren't the
thing?
good jelly bellies open so we can palate cleanse?
Ah,
ah,
Here. Eat.
vengeance tastes like vomit.
yeah.
Heather asked
does.
how
No,
vengeance tastes.
wait. Well, yeah. I already got that. So I have one more thing. One more thing
Bryan.
that we don't need those because I did bring the S'moreo.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not going to
Open
leave
it,
you
open
hanging
them,
that
open
bad.
them.
All right, there we go. Oh, I haven't had these yet. These season S'moreos, s'more
Our
Oreos.
first S'moreos. I'll even show
Oh, they're so
chocolate and
good.
vanilla. Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
if you've never had these just came back to stores. So find them, please. Love them.
So much better.
Mm. 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 Hi,
Not
Lucky Grandma.
extra filled like other.
They are. That's extra foods.
They
Most
go
of
more to the edges. They're not thicker though.
it is.
We torture ourselves hoping that you will find some enjoyment in that as well. But we also reward ourselves when we do that. So,
Mm.
oh, I love these so much. Mm.
Or we do the same thing, Amy and I, where we have pulled the cookies off, which leaves you with
I'm
it
making a
is the double
stuff.
cream where you have a layer of marshmallow cream and a
Mhm.
layer of chocolate cream.
And I'm making a double stuff.
You pull them apart. I'm going to eat them.
Mm.
Mm. Okay. So now we can move on. I've had my revenge. Thank you for indulging me with that.
This makes me want to go and bring out some of the meat chips.
Future weeks. Future.
It makes me want to go get a raw jalapeno for you.
Wow.
Wow.
See, you've been doing this to me for a year and a half now. So.
I know.
I've had coffee stuff.
I know that in the studio warehouse there are barbecue Cheetos. It makes me want to get
Too
them.
bad not part of this
We already
episode.
have our agenda for this
Darn.
episode.
All right, what is next, host Amy? Other than you throwing s'moreos all over.
Butter Caramel Pringles from China, thanks to listener Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, so our world traveling listeners and scientists and hosts, as you travel the world, look for unusual foods. We do that too, and our listener Chris brought back a bunch of potato chips.
He did, yeah. So
For
we have
us.
some things future weeks
So
as
we have
well.
for future weeks.
But this is the most interesting one to me. It's Pringles, which usually foreign Pringles are quite out there. I mean, these are out there too, but in a good way. Butter Caramel Pringles.
And I'm not as impressed with the artwork. I mean, it's still fine, but it's like a big piece of caramel and a thing
Mm-hmm.
of butter next to a Pringle.
If you look though, the caramel, the butter is melting into the caramel,
Yeah.
and it looks like the chip is taking. Or
Yep.
the
All right,
crisp
how do
is
they smell?
taking it.
They look smaller.
They smell.
Ooh, it
caramely.
smells very caramely. I'm excited for these.
These
Oh man, they
smell
do
like
smell
candy.
caramely. I do think they are smaller than regular Pringles, not just because it's broken.
Mm-hmm. I
Wow.
agree with that. They are
But
very much a butter caramel, though. They are
Smaller,
very
or I should
good.
say smaller than U.S. Pringles. This is probably the regular size. And
Mm-hmm.
better than I expected.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I mean, you have caramel and potato chips. I don't know if I've ever had those flavors mixed before.
We've had the Korean honey butter potato chips, which
Mhm.
we
And
very
those
much
were
enjoy.
Those were
surprisingly
really
good.
good.
Mm-hmm.
These taste exactly like you would expect butter caramel Pringles to taste. Because
Better.
well, to me, I'll break it down. Like a Pringle, like a very unique potatoy taste,
Mm-hmm.
but you still taste that flavor. Plus, you could taste caramel, like the sweetness, and you can taste butter. It's butter and
Mhm.
caramel and Pringle all melded
And while we're
together.
talking about Pringles, I think we had our question was what was our least favorite
Yes.
Pringle for each of us?
Yes, Heather was asking that. I think I would have to go with the top ramen Pringles. The top ramen chicken.
flavor.
I think that's because
Ugh.
you forgot the okonomaki
Yes.
Japanese.
Am I
The
repressing that?
egg, the fish cake
it
one.
was
Oh,
it was
That's
the
my least favorite.
that was
Ok-
bad. But I'm sticking with
okonomaki.
it.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
sticking with my top ramen chicken.
It was like fishy and
Mm-hmm.
saucy, and it
I'm
was
with
one of the
Danny. The
special
top ramen
edition.
one just tasted like chicken bouillon.
But it
Yeah.
tasted just like you were eating the bouillon cube.
Well, yeah.
Like it. Oh,
Which is still better than like fishy fish flavor.
fish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, non-fishy fish is tasty. Fishy fish is it's like
Wow.
couple day old fish.
Neither of them were particularly good.
No.
Well,
Um,
no, with these, I don't know. Like I like them. I don't know if the flavors go together. Like the
Well,
potato
butter and
chip
caramel
and the
does.
butter and caramel
And butter and
definitely.
potatoes do.
But I don't know.
I think it's a question of.
Well, it's like you do chocolate dip potato chips.
Well, I think it's going to
Mhm.
go to this because chocolate chip potato chips, the chocolate overwhelms the chip. It just becomes like crunchy chocolate. Clearly in Southeast Asia, they have a taste for sweet chips, where here we go for definitely salty chips,
Mm-hmm.
and these are not particularly salty. They're a little salty.
No, they're salty, but the
Mhm.
salted caramel thing goes. I think.
Yeah.
So I think this question is, because when we went through all of the Chinese flavors of Lay's,
Mm-hmm.
they had a lot of sweet flavors as well. The ones
Mhm.
we had were more savory. But I think that's the question: is there a place for sweet potato chips?
There's a place for us.
Are you both gonna kill each other? No, that's not how that ended.
No,
That
that's not
they,
how
it wasn't,
I'm just going to look
yeah.
befuddled.
Okay.
So shall we move on?
I
to-
want an answer to my question.
Oh,
is there a
sure.
place for sweet potato
I
chips?
think there is based on the honey butter in these.
Yeah, I think there is. I mean, does it need to be a big space? I don't think so. But
No.
yeah, definitely. I think that they're.
So you think that the closest we have is not that close. I would say it would probably be the Spinzels, the buttery pretzels,
Mhm.
because those tend to be sweet, buttery, and salty. But there's really not in the U.S. any sort of sweet potato chip. I think that
I mean, we have so many other sweet things though that
Mhm.
Super sweet things.
I don't
Yeah.
know if we really need them.
In-
like s'morios.
in the chat, Cheryl says they must be savory.
I think I prefer savory, but yeah.
Lucky Graham is in the chat is asking which one I am. That I'm pointing at myself.
He's the huge
And
one.
I'm me,
And-
and he's him.
yeah, there we
I'm-
go.
I'm
There we
Danny.
go.
Brian, Amy, and Brian is. There was a question earlier about Brian's huge T-shirt. We all met through a place called Huge Improv Theater.
Yes.
There was a hangout auction that ended a couple of weeks ago, where somebody won the
Mhm.
bid to hang out with us. They have said that they may gift that to their mother,
Which I thought was so sweet.
which is so sweet until I think they found out what we were going to do to sweet mom.
No, what she was gonna do to Sweet Mom, because we're
We
we're
do-
still talking.
We
But
do what we do.
we would not make Sweet Mom eat these nasty jelly beans.
No.
No, by being winner of the auction, you get to
Decide.
Yeah.
decide, pick something for us to eat or talk about, what have you.
Or we choose for you. Dangerous territory.
No, but shall we move on?
Yes,
Sure.
because we have more exciting
We
things
have
here.
Oreo candy bars.
Yeah.
And let Danny explain them.
So we have 3 of them. We have from the Cadbury Dairy Milk line, we have peanut butter. We have mint. And the newest, this one is Milka, but Milk and Cadbury are basically interchangeable. This is the brownie Oreo.
Yeah.
And I'll say some of these have traveled far, so
Eh.
they may look a little worse for wear, but that's not their fault.
So I think I'm going to start with the mint.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because mint. I don't know if mint belongs in desserts.
Here, have some.
Okay.
You
Go
guys
for it,
divide
Amy.
those up, and we're going to try them.
I'm not a huge mint fan, but I like chocolate.
Yeah,
mint.
I
The way
mean-
that the Milkas work is you get chocolate and you get the Oreo filling.
Oh, and there's the Oreo cookie is like vertical.
The Oreo is just mashed up in there.
Yeah. So it's like chunks of Oreo. I don't think there's any symmetry to it. But yeah, Milka, very good chocolate. Not as well known in the United States as it should be, but very good chocolate.
I like this.
Because we've had Oreo candy bars where it was like a little Oreo.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
actually the much rare one.
I would say the mint
this is
taste,
good.
the mint taste in these is a little subtler, a little more subtle than a thin mint flavor mint.
But it's definitely like an Oreo Thin Mint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's that
Maybe
Oreo
more
to it.
Andes minty.
So a thin mint, the cookie is very thin, but this, you get more of the Oreo, experience, if
Yeah,
you will.
this is more candy than cookie.
Which would you like to go with?
Let's go with the peanut butter.
You know Brian loves peanut butter.
I don't. Oh, this one I'm
Bryan.
excited. But although peanut butter can go either way when it's in a candy bar. So
Right. I mean, we could just start at any time.
I'm guarding my heart.
Reese's. Oops, that I broke weird.
All right, I'm taking the big one just in case it's good.
No comment.
Okay.
So the coloring of this one is more beige, but it's still the ground up Oreo.
Oh,
Oh,
I just got the good peanut butter flavor. At first, I was like, "This is a little faint, a little fakey," but no, it kicked in.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't seem too peanut buttery, really.
this
Try a couple squares.
I have.
Mine, I got there.
Like
I
you said,
got
I got
there.
the fake peanut butter.
It took
flavor,
me a
but
little bit to get
but
warmed up, but when I got going, ooh.
There's way more chocolate than peanut butter flavor.
oh
Mm-hmm. Just the brownie.
no, this is more the peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I-
melting on my hands too.
I do like that one. Now this one is new even to Europe.
Okay.
I had it a couple weeks ago.
I'm like a 2-year-old. Like
He is.
yay.
And if you want to talk about like just how sometimes things
Daniel, I'm a caged beast right now. You open that.
I know that, but I'm telling a story too, so you'll just listen.
Testing me.
Yeah, sometimes life just works out in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
And I was walking, it was a department store, and I was like, oh, let's go in there. And it turned out the basement of it was a grocery store. And I always go through grocery stores in foreign lands. I'm in Barcelona. I'm going through the grocery land. They were sampling these.
Oh.
So I'll hand you some. Here's 6.
Oh, these are
squares.
huge.
Yeah. So here's some squares. You can share them. That they had broken them up into squares and they just had them out.
Covered brownie.
And I was trying not to be the American who kept going back for more samples.
I love your.
But then when you eat this, it is so good.
I mean, when you leave, I mean, you're gone.
I bought a few of them.
These are good. Very rich.
Now, what they need to do is bring the peanut butter and put that in these.
Mhm.
Then there we're talking.
Mash it up.
Oh yeah, these are good.
Take another piece with the peanut
Now,
butter.
are these available in the United States at all?
I didn't even look.
Okay.
Now, I will say that in Europe, brownie Oreo is a flavor of Oreo that is readily available. Where here we have like the dark chocolate. We don't have one
You need
called
the
brownie.
one. You don't have the brownie one. You need the brownie
Oh,
one.
what did you give me?
I just gave you the peanut butter.
Who wants the brownie
Oh,
one?
thank you.
You still didn't give him the brownie
I
one.
gave him more. I'm giving him peanut butter so you get peanut
There-
butter and brownie.
What a problem. There
But
are
he
too
needs
many
the brownie
candy
one.
bars.
Oh wait, we have so much sugar we can't
I
tell them apart.
know.
He still needs the brownie one. There you go.
They taste like
This is
chocolate
pretty good.
and sugar.
See, he's just hoarding it over there, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I bought a bunch of these bars. 'Cause- so how'd you describe this? It's crunchy like an Oreo, but it tastes like a brownie
Mhm.
Mhm.
that's been dipped in chocolate.
I mean, the brownie isn't soft or it isn't hard.
Right. It's like the edge or the top crust of the brownie.
It's just a little chubby brownie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, because you don't bite into it. It's not like, sometimes you get like a brownie, but it's like a crusty sort of thing. That's not what's going on here.
This is an amazing handy bar if you get a chance.
I fully agree. Now, Amazon, a lot of the things that we have, you can usually find them on Amazon. Milka, quite often you can find those there too.
So now we did try three flavors.
Mhm.
Ooh.
We had brownie, we had mint, we had peanut butter,
This is easy.
and
for
we have
me.
a tradition on this podcast when there's three of something of playing a game called Frolic, Marry, Kill.
Oh,
FMK.
FMK. Yeah. All right.
So we'll choose one of these two that we would frolic with, one of them we'd like to marry, and one of which take a dirt nap.
All right. Well,
Amy said she's ready.
yeah,
so
go for it, Amy.
I'm going to marry the brownie.
Yep.
Oreo. So good, so rich. Even though you might say a little bit goes a long way, I can have that little bit every day. It'd be really
All
good.
right. All right.
I'm going to surprise myself though, and I'm going to frolic with the mint.
Ooh.
And I'm surprising myself because although I like both mint and peanut butter, I usually like peanut butter more.
Mm-hmm.
But the mint's a nice little refreshing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And I've had better peanut butter, and I've had better peanut butter candy bars, so I'm going to kill peanut butter. Not all peanut butter, just this.
Okay. All right. Well,
Because it disappoints me. It didn't live up to my expectations.
you know what? I am here just to, try and support your life choices even when they're wrong.
She is the host after
Yeah.
all.
I'm the host.
Okay, so I am going to marry the peanut butter Oreo one
Mhm.
because peanut butter and we've been going steady for so long. It's
yeah.
time that we make it
Mhm.
official. Like it's time. Like I just got to
Mhm.
get together and yeah. So we are getting married, but there still is room in my heart to frolic a good time with that brownie Oreo. If you put some ice cream on it, it would almost taste like an Oreo brownie blizzard. And that's yeah. You gotta save time for that. I don't want to kill the Oreo mint, but someone has to die. So I'm sorry, Oreo mint, you are not getting a rose here.
Nothing cool and refreshing for you.
Well,
This is going to surprise you, but it's about to get weird.
yeah, I'm shocked.
So there's me and the brownie,
Mm-hmm.
and we start making out,
Mm-hmm.
and we are going at it, and it's just like, this is so good. This is like hot and heavy, and it gets like really kind of rough, and like you can't, like Amy said, like you can't stop because it's so good.
Did it get sore if you killed
It got so rough. I think I broke its neck.
Oh
and it
no!
died.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's traumatic.
It is.
Oh,
I killed it.
Wow.
I killed it. So the brownie had to die. I don't want to say it was asking for it. It was
No,
its
it
own
was not
fault.
asking for it.
It
No,
was its own fault.
no.
But it happened. I'm going to jail. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's wrong with these people,
I don't-
just so you know.
I'm sorry.
That's sad.
I will remember that
Mm.
in my jail cell, and it's going to keep me going in prison for the rest of my life, and it'll be worth it. Anyways, I will marry the peanut butter for the same reason that Bryan did. It was just solid. It was just like it was everything you could ask for.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the brownie kind of overwhelmed me. And I lost myself.
Mm-hmm.
Solid as a rock.
And then the mint, the mint was like kind of nice and refreshing. I wouldn't want it all the time, but like sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Frolic, and then be like, hey, peace out.
Yeah. Time and place. Yeah.
That was
And then Bryan can kill
like
it.
you
that
don't
was
get my
fun.
number, but this was
Right.
good.
Like that was fun. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Mhm.
What was your name? Ah, it doesn't.
Yeah. We're not going to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
We frolic with mint. Bryan killed mint.
Yeah. I mean, like technically, I frolicked with brownie. but
Yeah. I mean, all of them,
Well,
really.
yeah, really. I mean, we know each other. We can have families. And on that note,
On that note, we should probably end, guys.
I'm gonna have to go have some water.
We've had a lot of sugar. We've had some bad tasting
We've had some awesome tasting sugar though too.
Even the potato chips were sugar. So.
And yeah, seriously, if you have not seen these s'more Oreos come back yet, look for them. I found them at Target.
They're very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, and don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm not going to go through the drill. You know how to find us.
Foodscientist.net if you want to, if you need help with getting linked up. Yeah.
And thanks for listening.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for being part of this.
Bye.
Listening,
Bye.
watching. Love
Bye-bye.
you. Have a great week, everyone.